to the train wreck perspective, the one in which we are not doing very well. We don't like we don't have much going for us here. I'll be honest. We misunderstood the game mode, which has left us with nobody. It's left us with absolutely no way to gain any more hearts. We've taken so much PvE damage that I suspect we're not going to get to see those extra hearts we got to start with at all. And yeah, but we're having fun. We're talking about the Book of the Fallen. We're in the midst of a rainstorm, and we're hoping to meet some other players. Maybe socialise a bit. Maybe betray some people. That's always fun. I have a bit of a... I hope... Sluggy's not going to trust me, is he? Sluggy's played Survivor with me. He knows how much I love a good betrayal. Yeah. So yeah, we'll Apple rates seem to be absolutely abysmal, judging by what we've had so far. Honestly, it might be a call to just keep these saplings, and then if we have bones, so we could maybe just grow these underground where we're a little bit safer. Okay, it thinks it's one sapling, but it's actually like... What? Okay, it just deleted all the extra oak saplings. Oh! Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, we should probably be getting back underground relatively soon. We're not achieving too much just standing here waiting for the apples to fall. And yeah. So yeah, my main world, I've just started setting up my own world anvil page, which, if you're not familiar, is basically like a wikia, but for your own world. So you can kind of create all these articles, interlink them. I've just written my first article, which is on the Aegis religion, concerning 5 of the 12 gods in my world. It's a pantheon, and if you worship any of those gods, you're considered a follower of the Aegis. And yeah, there's a lot of kind of things I insinuated in that article but haven't fleshed out yet, such as... Oh, hello.
I'll ally with you.
Hello.
You're low,
yeah,
right? So
yes, I'm low. I'm not going to betray you.
we'll stay away, right? We'll stay away.
Yeah, okay.
We'll stay at distance, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I won't melee you. I am very low, as you notice. I've not been having the best time.
49 left
You know
channel
what?
and disconnected.
Alan, you're low.
Yeah.
Let's split up.
You wanna
Here's the thing, right?
Hmm?
Paranoia is just gonna
Fra
increase,
49
because next
connected and
episode
entered
is gonna be
channel.
like
That's fair enough.
a pair hit. I don't want you thinking I'm gonna kill you, okay?
Okay,
So
yeah.
let's
I was
split up.
just talking about how I didn't think you'd trust me because you've
Me?
played Survivor with me.
Oh no, dude. Okay, no, I don't bear
But
grudges
yeah,
like that.
I don't plan to backstab
No, I
you.
don't bear grudges like that. Okay, wait,
Yeah,
Helen,
okay.
if we meet after Ep 4,
Okay, yeah.
I'm down to ally.
Oh wait, where is 0-0? I didn't even notice.
I don't know. Oh crap. Okay, I'm running. Bye.
Okay, yeah. See you around, man. Okay. So yeah, getting back to the world I was talking about after I was so rudely interrupted there. Oh yeah, I didn't find a swamp for this game. There's a theory I wanted to test. I read somewhere that if you find clay in a swamp biome and then travel 7 blocks in the positive Z direction, there's diamonds underneath. And obviously that's not going to always be the case, because there's potential for, like, you know, ore limiters and the like to mess with things. However, I think it would be... Is this a cave for us? This might be a cave for us. But I wanted to test that theory. Okay. Don't hit me. Thank you. Appreciate it. We've also received confirmation with that encounter that our mumble is working, so that little bit of paranoia about that is now gone. So yeah, And yeah, so yeah, I've insinuated about the battle at the edge of the. I'm trying to remember the name. The battle at the edge of Eventide, which I was quite proud of as just a title. I haven't come up with what it is yet, but it's a clash between the gods, or well, less a clash, more a confrontation, not really a battle, between the Aegis Pantheon and the Tumult Pantheon. And the Aegis Pantheon are kind of the old gods who existed since before the world. They're cursed to bear certain knowledge that I'm not going to go into here because, you know, there's potential people who play in my campaigns to be watching, and, you know, certain knowledge should remain hidden. Anyway, I think we're just going to let's grab a bit of flint. But after we've done that, I think we may just end up digging straight down. And hoping it ends better than the last time I dug straight down the recorder dropped. That's not out yet, but it should be by the time this is. But yeah, so we were keeping a hold of these saplings just in case. Safer late game apples. There was a fellow by the name of Fall Damage a long time ago. Let's check if it's double arrows. Yeah, there was a fellow by the name of Fall Damage a long time ago who made like these kind of interesting tips and tricks for UHC they're all just, yeah, it is double arrows, nice. They're all just things you wouldn't really think to do, but very useful practical advice. And one of the tips he suggested was taking your saplings underground so that you can get your late game apples more safely. And I always thought that was such a great tip. I've never used it, but first time for everything. You know. Okay. So yeah. Let's just head down here a bit. Let's not look at the tab list. That's how you die while digging down. And it looks like there's not going to be anything. I'm wondering, do we roller coaster? Roller coastering isn't interesting, and I'm feeling like interesting gameplay right now. It's also one thing that's worth bearing in mind is that games like this, mumble games with allies, they don't purely verge off PvP skills. There's a social aspect to them as well, and, you know, I would consider myself quite well liked within the UHC community. Maybe, you never know, maybe I can use that to my advantage. Maybe I can lull some people in, and, well, either not necessarily betray them, for legal reasons. In case anyone's listening, I won't betray you. And yeah, maybe we could use them for that. Maybe we could just, you know, get to a pretty key stage of the game later on their backs. And yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, the Aegis religion is the Elder Gods, cursed with knowledge, and the Tumult religion, who I'm toying with like different names for. Like, we've got the Aegis of the Elder Gods, the Tumult might be like the Ascendants or something, although that's... I don't feel good about just taking things straight from books. But the term Ascendant is straight out of Malison. So yeah, I don't feel incredibly good about using that one, but I'm trying my best to come up with an alternative that does not rip a famous book series off. And yeah, so okay, let's get our steak here. But yeah, the Tumult are kind of, they're the human gods who kind of started out as normal, ordinary people, and through some means, through some like extraordinary manipulation of magic or extraordinary strength in the case of Tabin, the Earth God, they have ascended to the status of godhood. And yeah, I wrote out this one line from the... I like writing out individual lines and kind of then fleshing out the events to go with them. This man isn't burning. Oh, now he is. But yeah, I like just creating individual lines and then fleshing out the events. There was a line from the battle at the edge of the Eventide, which was no matter how much power you come to claim, Tumult, you will never be one of us. You will never bear the knowledge that the Aegis are cursed with. And yeah, so that was the quote on the page on the Aegis religion. And it's, yeah, that's the first page I wrote. The Aegis and Tumult, not only the pantheons, but the religions too, have many, many clashes throughout the history of the world. There's a small island which I've set many campaigns on called Karana, which is, Karana is very fought over. It's an incredibly, it's a site of many battles, many invasions, 2 demon invasions, one in each of the campaigns I've run off it. One kind of semi-accidental and one intentionally caused by the followers of one religion to attempt to destroy the other. And yeah, so that's kind of the first campaign I've been planning, and then there is another though. Another 2 in fact. So I've been playing around with a new system called Ryutama, which basically it's very Studio Ghibli inspired in that it's less about kind of really big dramatic storylines and it's more about just kind of exploration. You just find it's just about the interesting things you find, the small things, like you kind of very ardently roleplay what you eat, or like your efforts to cook a nice meal for the party, and it's an incredibly nice change of pace. And if you're finding yourself a bit bored of D&D, a bit bored of all the kind of like, grimdark, bloodshed, dungeons, dragons, all of the classic features of a D&D campaign, Ryutama's probably your best place. I'm going to turn up my volume as well. Ryutama's probably the best place to find an alternative. It's an incredibly refreshing experience, and I'm running 2 campaigns of that. I've never played in one, but I've run multiple. The first is called Flowers, which, as the name may suggest, it's centred around different types of flowers that the party finds. Like, just various interesting plants, I'm trying to think. Well, my proudest one I've come up with is probably the there's kind of a certain species of vines which are inlaid with crystals, and if you get stung by one, it injects you with a parasitic crystal that gives you kind of a tough shell of crystals, but is incredibly painful. So in game terms, it reduces your HP, with the justification for that being if you're constantly in pain, it's going to take less pain to make you black out, but it increases your armor, and you can potentially use your new shell as a weapon. So, yeah, it's a very steep trade-off, especially since my players do not know if there's a cure for it yet. So yeah. None of them ended up intentionally getting stung by it, nor unintentionally, but they found something interesting. They found a certain species of mantis which lays its young in it to make them more powerful, and then places their infected young inside what's called a dream flower, which it contains this lethargic chemical that makes you sleep. And also, apologies for the gameplay, I've just been mining stone forever. So yeah. But yeah, it's one of them has ended up trying to keep one of the mantids as a pet, outside of the flower it needs, so I might be sending them on a quest for that soon. So yeah, it's been a very fun campaign. And the other one is Wanderlost, which is another incredibly fun campaign to run. It's just some fun adventures by a lakefront between various different towns. And that one, I'm running it with a friend, and the unique thing about Ryutama is that as a DM, you're not only DMing, you're also playing the game in a way. You are what's called the Ryujin, which is basically a dragon person who kind of guides the players in their travels, and you just get to have a lot of fun. We have an incredible dynamic going on with my fellow co-DM in the one I'm running, where we have one of us we have one of us kill it. We have one of us like the person who's actually trying to guide the party is one of us, and then the other one is just trying to get them into dangerous situations for fun, which is me. So the first time they encountered me, I beckoned them into a cave which almost killed them. And yeah, the half the party got angry at me, the other half found it very funny. It was quite the experience. Also, yeah, we might have to be giving up on this caving operation soon enough. The game's not looking too kind with these, which is a shame because we need more gold. But hey, you can't be lucky in every game. I feel like that's something a lot of UHC players forget. Like you can't always have a good game, and it'll be a shame if this one turns out bad for me. But you never know. You can always bring it back. Clever play, clever social skills, and we might be able to pull something out here. You know, we might be able to, you know, make the people sympathise with us. You know, poor little George wasn't able to find a cave. He's been mining stone for 2 episodes straight. And yeah. I think we might just head up here and just try and find a surface cave that leads far enough down. Because I'm the feeling. I'm on team feeling rather than team thinking. And team feeling says that I don't feel like mining stone. So we're going to head up to the surface and, you know, we're not going to seek stone, we're going to seek adventure. What's worrying is that there is currently nobody in the game who's lower than us. Which is not good. It does not bode well for us. It means we're going to have to rely on those wondrous skills at playing Minecraft that, you know, I certainly possess. Hello, Mr. Spider. Okay. Wow, we've not gone far at all, have we? Like, that felt like an eternity of mining stone. Hey, we're back. I feel like... Oh yeah, we can turn our volume down now. I never like having that too high, but yeah, I feel like we can... I feel like I haven't got enchants in a free-for-all since, like, Clash of the Underdogs or something. I mean, it's... Yeah, I don't have much discipline as a player, I just kind of do whatever I feel like. And it often lands me in an inferior position with inferior items to the remaining competition. I have a feeling we've already been down this cave, but we might as well have a look. Ow. No. That was a pity. But yeah. I don't have much discipline, I just mess around. I get bored easily. I probably don't have the attention span to be playing UHC. I don't have the attention span for much more than like a 40-minute competitive game of Counter-Strike. But hey, doesn't mean we can't still give it our best shot. Oh, hello. I hear water. And yeah. Water is generally a good sign, because I find that usually it will lead you to a relatively expansive cave. Ooh, and to prove my point, a ravine. A deep ravine. Okay, this could be nice. This could work for us. But yeah, so... Okay, and see you in the next episode, everyone.